Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Hardy now with the return. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
No, we changed it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Hey, middle. Hey.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and...
From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
It's the tight end, Likely, in motion. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! 47! We're going to 52.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
and 10 at the 34-yard line.
40 seconds. Here we go, 47. Under.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. 26.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Now Dowdle. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
A gain of 15. First down.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Kill. 47. Kill.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
We're going to 54. Here we go, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one downfield for Cooks. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. I take it.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Jackson now on 2nd down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cowboys have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Cooks going in motion. First down, Prescott. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Kill.
From the gun, here's a handoff. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. In motion, Lamb. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Here we go, 46. Go. Get out there.
Prescott now. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now Dak on fourth down. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone, and it pays off with first and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. First and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. On play action, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This fielded at about the 9. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey.
Play action now. Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Back to throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Hey, kill. Kill. 26.
Prescott. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
47.
In motion, Lamb. On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the move, past the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Here we go, 46, 46.
2nd down, Prescott. This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You at X, you at X.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front.
Ready! Finish it! Get on! Ready! Finish it up!
In motion comes Andrews.
Get up!
On the handoff, it's Henry. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Get up!
Off the play fake, Jackson. Now he'll run.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Yo, yo.
3rd and short, Jackson. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
Hey, kill! 47! Yeah, here we go! Hey, check! Then we're going to 53. Under.
That is Ferguson in motion.
26.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 3.
Yeah! Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up at the 30.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
26.
Up the middle they go. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. In motion, Lamb.
26.
Now a give on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Hey, kill! Kill! Here we go, go to 54, line in.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check! Kill! Go.
In motion, Lamb.
26.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Handoff here, up the middle, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Here we go!
In motion, Lamb. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Kill! 47.
They'll try and run for it. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on down. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
At the 25-yard line.
Now on 2nd and long.
180. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
3rd and long for Jackson. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Marcus Lawrence. A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
180. Hey, middle. 180.
Off the play fake. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that...
GG's.